Welcome, I'm Karen Eichten, and I'm here today to just show you how the bags that I was working on yesterday finished up. So today I am just finishing up this the bag that we started working on yesterday, and I decided to put some few loops attached to this, and then I'm also going to use some Velcro to close it up. So I wanted to come on and show you that I'm just making some handles on it on each side, turning under the raw edges of the ribbon about 1/2 inch, and then I'm inserting it in the seam because actually I wanted the bag to be a little bit taller, and if I would have done it with just the Velcro, it would have a little opening on the side, and also it would not quite be tall enough for my liking anyway. So you want to make sure that you get those raw edges of your ribbon inserted in your seam, and then back and forth with your machine. It's nice and sturdy. When you go to use the handles, they won't just rip out. So there. See, I have this flower just pinned on, but we're going to take it off for right now. And then we're going to add a little Velcro closure. And when you buy Velcro in a package or whatever, or you can buy it by the yard, there's a male. Well, this is the male side. Male and female side. So the male side is a little bit rough, and the female side is pretty soft. So, and it attracts each other. So what we're going to do is to take this bag and we're going to turn down the edge of the bag, and then we're going to insert the male portion of the Velcro. So let's do that. Turn the raw edge, and I left it just a little bit so I can get that raw edge hidden. And then we're going to put this right over the raw edge, but a little bit down from the top, so you won't see it from the outside of the bag. So we're turning it down about 1/2 inch and running it along here. And you'll have a nice finished edge. And I'm going to clip it right at the end. That portion off. Perfect. Come down, and then we're going to put our needle down in the corner, and then we're going to turn, and then we're going to get these ends. We're going to come across and get the ends, and then down again in the corner, and then we'll go back up this way. And we'll make it pretty nice. If you see any little raw edges or little, kind of just stick them under the Velcro as you go. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come all the way down to the corner, and then insert your needle down in the corner, all the way down, and then come up the edge, and then I'm going to back stitch, back and forth. Okay, there you have that piece. And whatever little raw edges you can kind of get rid of. Want it nice clean work. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to use the female side, the female part of the Velcro, and then we're going to turn down 1/2 inch. And we want to make sure these two sides are going to meet. So when we turn it down, we want to match up the other side and make sure that the corners are going to meet. Now this one is probably a little bit less than 1/2 inch. It's probably 3/8 or so. But that's okay. It's going to be hidden, oopsie, anyway. So let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. You remember that song? I'm being goofy. That's one side you probably don't know about me, but I am very goofy. I love to have fun. So we got about 3/8. We're gonna just run it all the way. Make a nice clean edge, and this side ended up the same way. So it's okay. Not enough to make a difference. And then we're gonna cut it. And make sure that it's gonna. I have to trim off just a little bit more. That it's gonna line up with that other male side. Okay. So we're gonna come down here. And we want to get our needle in the corner. Put our needle down. Turn our work. And then come down. And then put our needle down again. And then we're gonna come back up this side. Okay. All the way. Alright, put our needle down, and then I'm going to go back and forth. Kind of finish it off nice and make it sturdy. Okay. So now we have our bag. Pull it that way a little bit. And then go down. There. So we have our bag nice and sturdy. Isn't that cute? It turned out adorable. Okay, so the only thing that we really have to do, I'm going to touch up a little bit of the seams because I was showing you and I didn't you should really press your seams out as you go. But I was on film, so I just wanted to show you. But you know, that's just a given that you press, you know, each one of your seams out as you go along. So yeah, I think it looks pretty darn cute. See if this was pressed out a little better than. Go inside now. Yeah, get that lining down in there. Very nice. I love it. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and stitch on this flower. And then I'll show you how the rest of them turned out. So where should we position the flower? I think up here. Right up here at the top. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to get a hand thread. And I thought I had one already threaded. But maybe I don't. I do, but it's a short little piece. Alright. We'll take small needle. Thread it, and we're going to double the thread. A lot of hand sewing projects you only use one strand of thread, but for this we don't want the flower to fall off. Here, I can shut that down for right now. So which side looks the best? I think this side, because I like the little flower there, and I like it. So when you sew on these flowers, and we'll make them one day too, I'll show you how to make them online. You just want to take a little bit of the bag and not go real deep, and then just take a little bit of the flower and just go all the way around, making sure that when you take your stitches in the petals that you're covering up any raw edges that might be, you know, that might show. So you want to cover up all your raw edges so everything looks nice and neat and finished up nice. So then you go on this side, and then you can kind of come down a little bit. Just a little bit of the bag and a little bit of the flower. And you don't want to take too long of stitches. You know, you want to take maybe, I don't know, 3/8 or 1/4 of an inch. You know, kind of smaller. So it looks nice and neat. And you won't even see the stitches. Once the flower unfolds and when you let go of it, you won't see it. But see, I there's some raw edges here right on this corner, so I'm going to flip that underneath that little petal so I can incorporate that, and then you won't even see the raw edge. Yeah, so we're just about around it now. We'll go underneath this petal here that we kind of folded back to hide the little end. And then we're going to tie off our thread, and so I just make a loop, and then I go through the loop, and then I make another loop, and I go through the loop. You do that about 3 times. So it's nice and tied off good. And then cut your thread close. Oh, you like it? I like it. I think it's just adorable. My dog even likes it. Did you hear her? Okay, so then we have this bag that we could sell or give for a gift or whatever, or keep or whatever. I do have a nice size makeup bag, so I might sell this one. But anyway, we have this one. Let's see, another little thread. Let me get it. I forget. So we have this one, and then this is the other one that we finished up from yesterday. This is the one that we tried to do before I made the pattern, and I wanted to see how big it turned out without the gusset on the bottom. And this is the gusset. This wide piece is what makes it stand up, and that's what I like the best. That it stands up. But this is still a cute little makeup bag, even if you just put all of your brushes in there, because I know I need a place for just all of my makeup brushes, so this might work. So you have this one that we did, and then we did this other one, and this one was done without the interfacing. So see how nice and stiff this one is, and then we tried it without the interfacing, and it's kind of little loose, so you want to make sure that you use the interfacing. So I wanted to show you the difference of how, you know, how stiff that one turned out compared to this one is just really blousy, you know. But it turned out cute nonetheless. It you know, has nice lining in there. We hand stitched the lining on this one because we really should have used a 9-inch zipper on this, but we didn't, so we had to have some little in marks there, you know, where it comes in. But it's still an awesome bag, still a very cute bag. So, and then we dialed it up with another handmade flower. So you have all 3 of those that we did, and I think they're just adorable. And I love making products, and I would love to help you craft one of your products that you would like to make and to sell, something that has to do with your business maybe or whatever. And we can always add logos and stuff like that. So I want to end this film with just so it's shorter than the other ones, because I don't know if it's because where we live we don't get that great of connection, but the longer I make the videos, the harder it takes to download. It takes like 2 hours to download a video from here. I don't know why. But that's just the way it is for now. But hopefully we're going to be moving and things will get a little bit better, because I'm going to be doing a lot of online stuff. So we have to have a little bit better location to promote business from and all that good stuff. But anyway, my name is Karen Eichten, and I help women use their talents to go ahead and to start a business, a creative business, something that they love and they enjoy doing. And I can help you with ideas, and we can come up with some different things if you don't already have a talent. But there's a lot of people that already make products, that already have a product or something that they like, but they're holding themselves back and not going forward to create a business. And I think it's very important, and I think you just need to get motivated and maybe a little more self-confident about doing it. I know my program runs about, if you join my program and work with me, I offer one-on-one help throughout the program, where you get emails and all that stuff. But my program runs about 5 months long. From start to finish, to create logo, to create your products and have it up and going, and to get on some different platforms and to be able to sell and all that good stuff. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about all of that. I'm here to help you out so you can make some beautiful things and to be able to sell and to make profits for yourself, because I think it's very empowering for women to be able to support themselves. I've done it for most of my life. I've supported myself and had my service business, tailoring for 25 years. And, it's important for women to feel good about themselves and empowered to be able to bring in their own income. I think that's awesome. And I'm here to help anybody who would like to get started. So you can visit my website, and you can also get my 18 ways towards a creative business. It gives you some different ideas and some different tips. It gives you some of my opinion about different products that sell. And so it is www.KarenEitonFashionAdvising.com. So you can go there and, claim your freebie. That'd be awesome. Okay? So I'm going to cut it short, and I will see you guys again real soon. Okay? Bye-bye.